All right, guys, so this video shows you how to do the AP practice. This is what you'll be required to do, is complete this and send me a screenshot. So first thing to do, type in practice. Right. Let me go back and do that one more time, actually. For the real exam, as you can see here, it'll be a real AP test. But for right now, you're just going to do a practice. This is showing you exactly what the 2020 test on May 14th is going to look like. Okay, then you'll have to submit your personal information. This is why you do this 30 minutes ahead of time, so you can get everything done and see if there's any issues. Right? So let's see. I'm just clicking random days. Right? Put your College Board email in. That's not mine, but for this purpose, I'm putting this in, where you're testing from. Hey, make sure you read what they're going to do that says they have unlimited resources, but make sure you do that. Again, it's keeping how much time you have there. Submit your information. Now you just have to sit here and wait. As you can see at the timer at the bottom, okay, that timer tells us, now it's kind of cut off here, but this timer tells us how much time, let's see. There you go. You'll be able to see a timer at the bottom to do that. I don't know if you guys know how to do it, but if you push Control and then plus, it zooms in, Control and minus, zooms out, and you can see up here you'll have a percentage view there. So I'm going to pause this and then move forward. One thing I will show you is this also does tell you how to do their guidelines for a text file. Okay. So the minimum and maximum size and what types. So you have to make sure you have that type. Here's their recommendations, how to do that. Photo guidelines. Okay? Again, how to do that. Make sure you're organizing it. With the photo guidelines, you need to put your AP ID and initials at the top of each page. It says only do one at each time as well. And again, there's your size. It only does these formats. The basic format of an iPhone doesn't work. You have to make sure to practice that if you have an iPhone, and then I'll send you the link if you need to change it from what you currently have if you're planning on doing it on an iPhone with that. Again, there's some more just basic recommendations, and then a copy and paste will also work. Right? Again, have your AP ID and stuff at the top. So now my time is still waiting, but one thing I would recommend doing before you even take the AP test is getting a Word document, maybe labeling AP Physics 1, question 1, put your AP ID, again, it's 8 digits, and your initials, and then save that to your desktop. Right? So that way it's really easy to access. Right? So you can see there it is right there. So you're ready. So you have both of those. Okay? I would also make another one. Okay? The exact same location. So that way you have both of those. Okay? There. So they're on your desktop. So when you're ready to do this on the test, hey, it's really easy that you should just have those right there. You can jump in and submit. So that's kind of my recommendation for doing that. All right, so now you'll notice that you're able to have some options here. So start working on your exam question 1 now. Again, time left to submit. If I wait long enough, it should start to turn red. Red means 5 minutes left, so you should no longer work on the problem. Again, you don't need to submit anything here, but just practice doing your submission. There's nothing to do here on this assignment, but you can practice submitting your file. Right? Again, this is exactly how it's going to work. Right? So mess with your responses like you already have. If it's handwritten, include the page number. So there you go at the top. Write about anything you want. It doesn't matter. I won't even do that. I would just do what we had earlier. and then take 5 minutes to submit your demo response. Right? So what we can do down here, okay, now again, I have to zoom in on mine. You can either attach or paste. Okay, so let me show you the paste response. Okay. So if I look here, I cannot type, right? I'm trying to type. It does not work. It only works to paste. But what I could do, right, I could go here, and if I had my response, hey, maybe it was a paragraph, so let's say part 1, Newton's first law states, hey, something along that. Part B, conservation of energy means. Part C, work is only done when. And so then we can copy and paste this directly into there. Okay? Then you can see down here, I have this submit button. Right? So that is how that one, okay, would work. So I can type this in. Question 1 is complete. So that's what I'm looking for you guys to do, is take a picture right here and submit that. Okay? Now, again, you're noticing, okay, if I look at the bottom here, okay, time until question 2, I finished early. That doesn't mean I can do anything. I have to wait that certain amount of time until question 2. So you cannot go early on that. All right, so here I also want to show you how to attach a response. So you can go to attach a text file or photos. Okay, one huge thing is that if you have text, if you have a Word document, you cannot put photos in it. They do not want photos, only text. So you can't have a combination of the two. You're either doing photos or you're doing text, but not both. Again, have your AP ID and initials at the top. So, browse for your file. Hey, again, I said do it on my desktop. I think that's pretty easy to access. And then I have it right here. Now, this can be a problem. It says it's in use. So if that happens, okay, then you can go here. I have that file in use. Again, make sure you have autosave on. Okay, shut my file, and now I should be able to upload it. Right? It tells you submit. If yours isn't letting you submit, you have one of these wrong types. Okay, so that's how you can do that one. There you go. So I know I've done that. Question 1 is complete. Here in a second, I'll go to question 2, and I'll do that as photos. All right, so here I am with question 2. Attach a response, and you can attach photos. So there's multiple ways you can do this. You could email the photos to your computer. You can plug in those photos. Right? So let's say I want to do this. I'm going to take a photo, make sure I have my AP ID on top of that. And you can even, I do mine, I can save mine to OneDrive or all kinds of different things you have to do that. Okay? So figure out how you're going to access that. And again, that's what we have to practice on those. So I literally just took this photo. Right? Again, it's going to take some time, so that's why you need 5 minutes. That's why we're practicing right now the technique that you think you are going to use. So I'm pulling this up. All right, so I've been messing with trying to do this. Again, it's a lot more complicated than those other 2 options, so that's why I recommend those other 2 options. So you'll see something like this, a pop-up that tells you submit your response now. Down here you can see red. That means stop. Don't work on the problem anymore. You only have 5 minutes to submit. If you are 1 second late, you get a 0. So you have to be very careful on this. Okay? So I'm going to try to attach my photo, okay? And kind of go through and see how we have this here. Let's see. Okay? So I did it with my phone, right? And I was able to do, I don't know if that's going to work. I was able to view details is how I did this, and then date modify. Again, it's a JPEG, so JPEG is allowed. I've heard the newer iPhones have issues and you're going to have to convert. So practice. Let me know if you want help, and I can send you some links for how to do that. Again, 1 page per photo, it said. So if I had to do more, I could have multiple pictures there to attach. All right, so that's how to practice. Good luck. Make sure you send me a screenshot. You don't have to do both, but at least that you've shown me one question has been submitted.